Hey Taurus, it's Tammy with Spot on Psychic Readings. Hope you guys are doing great today. Chippy came in to say hello to you all and get his cookie. So let's see what's coming up, Taurus. This reading is going to be for any time that you find it, okay? So this week, this month, whenever it shows up for you, it's your reading, okay? So let's see what's coming up for you, Taurus. Chippy's missed you guys. You saying hi to Taurus? You are. You are. You want to pull cards for Taurus. I know. Okay. Chippy has his own channel. In case you haven't been here before, it's called Chippy's channel. I'll put a link below for you all if you haven't been here, but many of you have. Chippy has about 4,000 some subscribers, don't you? Yeah. Okay, guys, let's see what's coming up today. Taurus. And Taurus, thank you all so much for being here. I really want you all to know how much I appreciate each and every one of you, and Chippy too. Thank you so much, because you have really helped me build this channel, and I just feel very connected to all of you that are here. So thanks a lot. So let's see, Taurus, what are we starting out with here today? Well, this is interesting. We've got some big cards. Wow. We've got some really big cards here. Look at this. We've got the Death card. We have got the Ace of Swords card, and we've got the World in the middle. So let's look at this for a minute, Taurus. There's some kind of a big transition in completing a cycle, and you standing up for your truth in the middle of this, okay? And I feel like you've had to stand up for your truth, and I feel like that's what's moved you forward into this new cycle. I saw this last time that I read for you, a whole new cycle coming in for you. Here it is. Here it is. Let's see what else. And, you know, this is what's immediate for you right now. I feel like it's in your energy. It's happening right now. Completing the cycle could be a bit of a challenge. It's in your challenge position at this time. But boy, you standing your truth. It's really a beautiful thing. We have got the Page of Cups coming up right here. Some kind of a message coming in, but also your heart kind of opening up, Taurus. Let's see what else. Because you've spoken your truth, and it could be that there's some sort of romantic feeling around you at this time, but you're sort of holding your ground on it or something. Because you like being solo. Of course, this makes sense. You know, I see you standing your ground, standing your truth, wondering about some sort of romantic connection. But what's going on here is you like your life as it is, solo. This Nine of Pentacles, you're kind of like, I don't know if, whoops, I held up the wrong one. Nine of Pentacles. It's like, I don't know if I want to add somebody else in. I don't know if I want a Page of Cups, especially if it's a younger person or there's an age difference in this relationship. I'm just not sure you want to add that in at this time, because you look like you've been pretty self-sufficient and pretty happy with this Nine of Pentacles. By the way, I'm using the Old World Tarot for you all today. People always ask me what the cards are, and I usually don't remember. So there you go. I feel like you've got decisions to make, Taurus. Not heavy-duty decisions, but like decisions about what you must want. You know, decisions about where you want to live, if you want to continue doing what you're doing, if you want to continue being solo or not, you know, single or not, married or not. I feel like you're trying to decide your life course because you've completed some sort of a cycle here, for sure. Now, coming up in your immediate future is going to be some sort of surprise, Taurus. Here's the Knight of Swords coming up in your immediate future, and I feel like it's going to surprise you. I think this is going to kind of come out of the blue for you. We'll look into I'm going to get you more details, and we'll see what that is exactly. So, in your more extended future, you've got the Chariot. Now, the Chariot is a super good card, as you probably already know. It's the card of fast-moving success, and also like keeping things on track. You know, it's not always an easy success. It can also be moving. I keep feeling like some of you are really wondering if you should move, and this can be the card of moving forward even if it's not relocating, it could be moving forward on a goal. You know, should I move towards this? Should I move towards this person? Should I open my energy up? You know, that sort of thing coming up here. There's a surprise here. There's definitely some sort of surprise in your immediate future, which could be today when you see this reading or next week. Okay. Now, in your aura, other people are seeing you as having gone through some sort of a separation, maybe even a heartache, something pulled apart. This could be somebody you pulled apart from who's still got their eye on you at this time. And here's your Taurus card. This is always a really good sign. Like, I take this as good luck, you know, good fortune and things like that when this comes up for you. And this is in your position of hopes and fears. You're like, should I go with my gut feeling, or would that be wrong or right? Or again, there's a lot of indecision in this reading. And, you know, when I see the Hierophant card, of course, I immediately think Taurus. But also this has to do with marriages, commitments, putting down roots of some sort, examining your beliefs. You know, what do I believe now? Is it the same as I believed when I was a kid or yesterday? Or, you know, our beliefs can change and shift a little bit. And I don't mean necessarily religious beliefs. I mean all sorts of beliefs. Like, what do you believe about, like, do you believe chocolate chip cookies are good or bad? Right? You know, it could be something as simple as that. So there's definitely you examining your beliefs and a lot of deep thinking going on here as you go through this transition that I'm seeing. Let's see what the final outcome of this reading is, not for your whole life, but for this reading. Celebration. Look at this. So we've got the Three of Cups coming up here, Taurus. And this is a really, really good card for you, especially to end this spread on. And I'm going to go back and get you a lot more details. But there's something you're going to be really happy about, you know, going forward with this. So I'm going to switch over to a different deck, which I don't remember the name of this one. I'll try to link it. If you've never hit the more button, like under the videos more, or the three little dots or whatever, the description underneath, it opens up a whole bunch of stuff under there. And often there's goodies under there for you, you know, links to other videos, links to other channels, especially Chippy's channels, always in there. My Shopify store that has extended readings, the way you can buy mugs, you know, spot on psychic reading mugs that I have a collection of, things like that. And I will put in also cards. The name of decks I use are often under there too. So, so let's see where this is going. Taurus, wow, look at the Strength card. So again, you've got really big, powerful cards in this reading. You know, we started out with, like I told you earlier, I'll just recap this really quickly, but we started out with these three really powerful cards, you know. Big transition, the world, a new cycle, you know, it's like spiritual graduation. And this Ace of Swords, that's a no-nonsense card right there, and that's in your energy. This is your crossing card. This is what's significant at this time, this transition. It's clarified by your strength. Yeah. You're gaining a lot of inner strength. You're growing a lot stronger through this transition. Now, those two cards can represent Leo and Scorpio as well. So you might be dealing with that energy in some way at this time. But this very unusual white lion is representing your strength at this time. And it means it's not just any sort of strength. It's not just you working out at a gym, although you might be. But it's like coming from your spirituality, Taurus. You know, you all have a lot of spirituality. The sign as a whole, I see this all the time when I read for you. I'm always saying there's always angels around Taurus. And it's true, you know, because you all are very in tune with the universe, with the world, okay? So this is the card of the universe. This is the card of the great all that is what I want to call it. And this is your crossing card at this time. Like this spiritual graduation, finishing this level, going to the next level, you know, the next dimension even, is creating a challenge at this time. It's not easy, but you're standing in your truth about it. Okay, so let me clarify the World and the Ace of Swords. Let's see what we've got. Bottom of the deck, Angel card. It would never be a Taurus reading without the Angel card coming up for you all. See what a special group Taurus is. That's why I love reading for you. You know, I only read on this channel for 4 main signs, and Taurus, Aries, Sagittarius, and Pisces. And occasionally I'll read for Aquarius and Scorpio, and sometimes the other signs. But those are the signs I feel most drawn to and connected to in some way. I don't know. I feel like I connect to my audience here on YouTube in particular. So, yeah, and I think the angel connection is part of it because I'm very connected with angels too, so I get it. So here we go. We have got the Emperor. Here's the Emperor, and this is clarifying. This is clarifying the World card. Whew, it's a big card. These are such big cards. Look at this. So, Taurus, the Emperor... The Emperor handles concrete things, like building houses. Like he's the bridge builder, you know, bridges two things together. And when I see this in this new cycle, it's almost like in this new cycle, you're building your empire. You're building a bridge to something new, something higher, like onward and upward is what I'm hearing right now. That's amazing. And also this can be the Aries. Whoops, wrong one. This can be the Aries card as well, okay? Let's look at this truth, this Ace of Swords, communication, truth. It's on your mind at this time that you're speaking your truth. You're thinking about what you really believe. You're thinking about those, you know, again, like what did I believe yesterday or today or when I was a kid? And I feel like you're weighing things out in that way at this time. And we've got the Ace of Wands. Yeah, Ace of Wands. New beginnings. New beginnings all over the place, Taurus. So take a look at this. This is amazing. So this is what's on your mind at this time, and it's clarified by this. So you're really thinking about new beginnings. And with new beginnings, you know, come a lot of decisions. So I'm seeing you definitely thinking that through at this time. So you're using your passion with the Ace of Wands, your passion, what's in line with your heart and soul, you know. But the Ace of Swords is about logic. It's about mental activity. It's about thoughts and truths. And I see you balancing those too, you know, very, very balanced at this time. Now, underneath that, there's this Page of Cups. He's sort of a wild card in this whole reading. Let's look at Page of Cups for a minute. It can be a message. It can be a romantic friend who's... you know, becoming a little more than just a friend. It can be somebody younger. It can indicate somebody younger. We've got more Lions. You might be dealing with a Leo. This has come up twice now. This is the Chariot coming up twice now too. Wow. Okay, hold on. Let me show you this. So here's your Lions. Some kind of exotic connection or person. We've got the World. Where did the Chariot come up? Oh, the Chariot came up down here in your more extended future. Okay, so moving forward twice, but this is clarifying your Page of Cups. So let me see if I can make sense of this for you. So the Page of Cups can be a message, a romantic person, a friend, things like that. Younger person. It indicates things like that. It is clarified by the Chariot, okay, and the Lions. Again, Lions have come up twice, very significant, having to do with the transition, okay. So we've got Leo energy, Scorpio energy, Cancerian energy with the Chariots. This kind of exotic, spiritual white lion theme going on here. And somebody younger, and I feel like this is on your mind, but you're trying to balance passion and love and logic. And that's a stretch, you know, it's a stretch. It's making you stretch to do all of that because this is what's on your mind about maybe this romantic interest or this younger person. For a smaller portion of you could be children. You know, Page of Cups can indicate children. And maybe children are on your mind as it pertains to logic versus love, or logic versus excitement, for your children, and what they're doing. For some of you, it can be that. But I think this is having to do more with relationship. And again, a lot of Leo energy here. Leo, Cancerian, a little Scorpio energy in the beginning. Wow. Okay, let's keep going. So what's happening right now, and maybe moving into your past, is Nine of Pentacles. Now that's the card I said of being solo, really liking your life and where you live, and being very independent, very self-sufficient. Enjoying, this is the card of literally enjoying your home and your pets. She has pets. It's really, really connected with homes in nature. Let's see. But you're thinking about maybe that's moving into the past, or that part of you that's being solo is moving into the past. And it's clarified. It's clarified by the Page of Cups. Of course it is. Can you believe it? This has come up twice. This is you going, do I want to remain independent and solo, or do I want to let this handsome person in? Okay, so this is the big decision for a lot of you. Love or independence. But you can have both. Don't forget, you can have both, All right, let's see. So coming up in your immediate future is a big surprise. Let's see if we can unravel this a little bit, Taurus. Okay, so Knight of Swords is going to be something soon that's going to come in fast moving kind of thing here. Oh, wow. Okay, it's clarified by the Four of Wands. This is putting down roots. So what's coming in fast is you may be making a decision about buying a house or getting married, some of you. This can be about starting a family or going on a trip you've always wanted to go on. A lot of happiness. Again, at the end, we got the celebration card. So it's going in a very good direction, Taurus. Four of Wands. That is kind of the traditional marriage and celebration card. And so is Three of Cups. Three of Cups can mean marriage and celebration too. So it's in your immediate future and in the final. Okay, so let's look at this Chariot. This is twice it's come up now. This is in your more extended future, moving ahead. I always consider the Chariot to be the card of navigation as well. It's like you're navigating your path forward. And you sure are, if this is your reading. It's clarified by the Hermit. Yeah, so we got the Hermit, meaning the obvious, kind of staying solo, doing your own thing. But we've also got the Hermit, meaning wisdom, shining a light on toxic things. You've seen the light, you've gone to the next level, and you're looking down from a higher perspective at things now as well. So I'm not surprised you got the Hermit. The Hermit is also sort of related in some ways to the Nine of Pentacles, meaning it's a solo card. So you're navigating, again, do I want to be single or together? Do I want to, do this marriage thing or not? Do I want things to come together or not? But you are in the process of making really big changes and transitions, and you've completed some sort of a cycle. I think that's the thing that is really important for you to remember. You've completed some sort of a cycle. And it's not easy. It's in the crossing position. So you might be feeling torn. This whole reading says you're feeling torn. But let's keep going. So, views of others. Other people see you have separated from something. Who's seeing you like that? And you could be in a separation. That could be the cycle you're completing at this time as well. The person that sees you like that is the Empress. So we had the Emperor earlier. Now we've got the Empress. Okay. So the Empress is about bringing things to fruition and creativity for one thing, but it could be that a mother energy is seeing you as pulling away. And maybe you pulled away from your mother, some of you. It could also be that you're the mother and there's a father figure over here. So we've got the Emperor and the Empress, right? With the heartache in the middle. And it could be that, you know, parents have separated, whether you're the mother or the father, whatever. It looks like it's separated in some way. And I feel like somebody's seeing you as, you know, you're going through this heartache. And you're coming out as very creative and like got your world together. The Empress really has it together. You know, she's one of the happiest cards in the deck, and she's bringing something new to fruition. You can see on this card she's pregnant. It doesn't necessarily mean pregnancy. I mean, it could for some of you, but I think more it's meaning bringing something to fruition. You know, I always say she gives birth to babies or empires and everything in between, okay? So let's see, Taurus. And feel free to switch the position of the Emperor and the Empress in this reading too, as it fits for you, okay? So your hopes and fears is the Hierophant, okay? This is the Taurus card. Why is it in your hopes and fears at this time? Let's see. You all like my hydrangeas? I got these at the store the other day to plant in the yard, but I thought I'd bring them into my reading. They just have such a nice energy. I keep bumping them, but I hope you all are enjoying them. Okay, so Taurus, let's see. I love springtime. Okay, so we've got the Lovers. Yeah, indecision. Again, lots of indecision about marriage. I mean, this right here, you know, the Hierophant can be marriage, so can the Lovers card. Could also be Gemini. We've got really powerful cards in this reading, Taurus. Whew. So you're kind of hoping to get into some sort of commitment, and you're kind of not. Kind of on the fence. There's a lot of deciding. You know, the Lovers card in general has to do with decisions. And that's your hopes and fears. You're like, oh, what if I make the wrong decision? Or should I do this or should I? You know, a lot of that. So your final outcome is this Three of Cups. Okay, Three of Cups is about celebration, happiness. Sometimes marriages, weddings. It can be going to somebody's wedding or having a wedding for that matter. Some sort of celebration of love. And it's clarified by the Three of Wands. So there's not opportunities. We've also got threes. Sorry, I can't talk for a second. Wonder why I got tongue-tied on this a little bit. Are you feeling that right now? Like you're just afraid to even speak. You're afraid you're going to say the wrong thing or something like that. Let's look at this new opportunities. What 3 new ways you could go? 3 opportunities. Further clarified by the Ace of Cups. Yeah, this is your heart opening up, Taurus. I just feel like this is a new opportunity for you. Maybe 3 or more opportunities for you, you know? This is you looking on the horizon, trying to look down the pathways of your life to see where this is going to take you. And what it looks like is you end up in a very happy place with this Three of Cups energy. And Ace of Cups is your heart opening. This is like new love, you know? Talk about a new cycle. This is like a new cycle of love, specifically Taurus. Let's get you an overview, just an overview for Taurus of this. I see you've got some hard decisions, and I feel like you're at a crossroads right now, but you can't go wrong. I want to say you're going to make the right decision no matter what. It's almost like all roads lead to success. All roads lead to this happiness and this celebration. You know, these final outcome cards are not kidding around. They're all like super happy, and you've got these white lions, and let me just get one more overview. Final words here for Taurus. Final words for Taurus. What a good reading for you all. You know, overall, this group that comes in on Taurus is just such a high vibe kind of collective. You know, I always feel better after I've read for you, you know. So your final words is you're separating from something. It's like you've got to leave something behind, and you're already doing that. So anything you do going forward is going to work to your advantage. It's not going to be this over again, is what I'm getting. I feel like that has already happened. You're kind of coming from that place of pulling apart from things, separating from something. And your final outcome is the King of Cups. You're healing. So you're pulling away from something, and it's causing a lot of healing to come in at this time, Taurus. King of Cups is somebody who's has very high emotional IQ, you know, EQ they call it, you know, and it's this feeling of being able to read the room. It's the feeling of being an empath and knowing what other people are feeling. And I feel like you're pulling away from things that keep you, I don't know, tied to stuff that doesn't feel right. You know, I feel like you've been through a period of time where things just didn't feel right. You know, this is why you were in this 9 of Pentacles energy. You wanted to stay single. You were happy for the most part being single, although the 9 of Pentacles can be a bit of a lonely card at times too, because you're there, you know, you've got everything you want, but at the same time it can be kind of a lonely place to be. So I see you being offered love. Many of you coming into this situation of love, and I see you moving forward on this. There's a lot of moving forward and cycles completing and that kind of thing, Taurus. Let me know how this resonated for you in the comments. I feel really good. There's a lot here. And again, these were big, powerful major arcana cards. If you don't know what major arcana is, those are the main cards of the deck. Okay, not the numbered cards, but the main cards. They have the bigger meanings, you know, big life things, you know, whereas the numbers are smaller. I'm going to be doing like a video and a course on how to read tarot. So if you're interested in that, be sure to make a comment. Let me know if you're interested for sure, because I'm going to start it, I hope, this week. And yeah, let me know the things you'd like to know, you know, about reading the cards. So I'm going to definitely be working on that, and keep an eye out for it. Okay. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you'll get notified, and make sure you're a subscriber and those kind of things. Also, it helps the channel, so thank you. I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for being here, Taurus. Love you guys. Bye now.